Nothing grows to the sky, no tree grows to the Apple did. Apple grew to the sky and then went through the sky and then went up into the atmosphere. And Tesla, for a car company, which people didn't think any car company could ever have a market cap like that. So it essentially went so far above and beyond what was really possible. I guess that's why it keeps happening again and again. But is there the possibility there's an air pocket at some point under NVIDIA? Is there hype around AI or not?
There's been massive progress in AI over the years, which is pretty good. And there's more expected in the near future. In fact, business leaders are already making large investments into AI, engaging in increasingly advanced practices known to enable and scale faster AI development, and showing signs of faring better in the tight market for AI talent. AI's influence on technology is very significant because of how it impacts computing. Through AI, computers have the ability to harness huge amounts of data and use their learned intelligence to make optimal decisions and discoveries in lesser amounts of time than it would take a human. This is where Tesla comes in, and is also why the automaker stands to gain massively from the upcoming AI revolution. Tesla is becoming heavily invested in AI, and this is going to be one of its major competitive advantages, especially in the auto industry. So it won't be a surprise to see this company benefiting from the recent AI boom.
Time for FOMO. So we are looking at Tesla, which was into yesterday's open, actually having 6 down days, and it broke that trend with a nice 7.3% move higher in Monday's session.
Which is really, really impressive. And Tesla sort of was asleep, it seemed like, and quickly awoke and it reminds us that it's the kind of the trading giant that it is. One of the biggest companies in the world, certainly, if not the most active, certainly makes an argument for being that alongside the NVIDIAs and the Apples of the world. But I thought it was extremely impressive too because of all the chatter around China. You guys were just talking about that. It's not China is optimistic. It's like malaise in China right now is kind of the sentiment. This is a company that is more and more exposed to China as time goes on. They only made in their last quarter, the quarter ending in June, 45.5% of their revenue in the United States. The rest of it's international, and 23% of that international revenue is in China itself. So it's still, 2 to 1, China to or U.S. to China, but China's an increasingly important part to Tesla's story.
Absolutely. And now China is the second largest market in terms of the automotive industry. So it's also just a pivotal market for other companies. But Tesla has a sizable exposure to that. We did see Tesla's shares fall pretty substantially when we got news last week that China had reduced its rates for the second time in just a matter of 3 months. This was unexpected. We saw names like Li Auto, NIO, XPeng also sell off last week. So Tesla is down about 13% now in the month of August, but they're not the only one. I mean, names like Alibaba's down 14%.
Mass collection of data and AI is the only way to solve generalized autonomy, and that's the path that Tesla is taking. While Tesla operates on supervised autonomy, we believe that Tesla cars can still fully become autonomous. There are over 500,000 Teslas all over the world feeding data back to the car company to train its autonomous car algorithms. This data gives Tesla a huge advantage in the race to put more self-driving cars out on roads. Hey guys, welcome back to Tesla Tomorrow. Tesla's relentless focus on AI technology, particularly in autonomous driving and enhanced driver assistance systems, positions the company for long-term success. With its AI-driven innovations and competitive edge, Tesla is well positioned to meet the market demand for AI-powered vehicles. Tesla has said that it develops and deploys autonomy at scale for its vehicles and robots. The car company believes that an approach based on AI, advanced vision, and planning, supported by efficient use of interface hardware, is the only way to achieve a general solution for full self-driving and bipedal robotics. Tesla is one of the biggest AI players in the world, and Elon Musk has been very pivotal on this. Musk was one of the founders of OpenAI, the US firm which developed the popular generative AI chatbot ChatGPT. According to Musk, ChatGPT has shown just how advanced AI has become. ChatGPT is an advanced form of AI powered by a large language model called GPT-3. It's programmed to understand human language and then generate responses based on huge bodies of data. This tech is beginning to make waves and could be the start of even bigger AI solutions. In the same way, Tesla is also taking advantage of AI technology. How? Well, we'll get to that in a minute, but before we do, if you like this type of content, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on post notifications to keep up to date on everything going on with Tesla. Tesla is one of the few companies in the world that has a fully AI-based driving solution that works in general. The automaker's FSD software is gradually reaching its peak stage, and it's anticipated that in a few years, Tesla cars can be fully autonomous. One of the major goals for Tesla is making its cars fully autonomous, and the automaker is leveraging on big data and AI to make this happen. In order to get these cars to drive on their own, autonomous cars constantly interpret images from their sensors and machine vision cameras, and then they use that data to take action on what to do next. They use AI to understand and anticipate the movement of cars on the road, as well as cyclists and pedestrians. To make its cars fully autonomous, Tesla needs to collect the right data to train the algorithms and then feed it to the AI. The data collected from these cars helps plan their moves in a split second and then decide what to do at every moment. For instance, if it should stay in the current lane or change lanes, or either pass in front of the car or stay behind it in its current location. More training data leads to better performance, and this is where Tesla has the upper hand. Tesla's access to enormous user data is one major competitive advantage. The automaker is able to crowdsource all its data from thousands of Tesla vehicles that are currently on roads. Data from Tesla's existing customer base has helped the automaker since its inception, and its work on autonomous cars is part of the continuing mission to put AI at the center of all its efforts. As Tesla expands into its latest projects, which include plans to revolutionize the electricity grid with home solar power panels, AI data and big data will be of great use to the company. In the previous AI Day held by the car company, Elon Musk described Tesla as a company with deep AI activity in hardware on the interface level and on the training level, which can be used down the line for applications beyond self-driving cars, like building its long-anticipated humanoid robot. Even ARK Invest CEO Cathie Wood agrees with this. Many people consider Tesla to be an auto stock, but Cathie Wood thinks it's much more than just that. In fact, according to her, Tesla is the biggest AI play around. Wood said that AI will propel Tesla stock to $2,000 in 2027, up from below $300 now, and driverless taxis will drive this change. She further predicted that autonomous taxi platforms will deliver $10 trillion in revenue globally from almost zero by 2038. AI drives down the time taken to perform a task by enabling multitasking and easing of the workload for existing resources. It enables the execution of complex tasks, and also saves costs that would otherwise have been needed to hire human labor. Tesla is the only company in the world working on a fully AI-based driving solution. The automaker's FSD software is gradually reaching its peak stage, and it is anticipated that in a few years, Tesla will be fully autonomous. One of the major goals for this company is to make its cars fully autonomous, and Tesla is leveraging big data and AI to make this happen. While some bears have questioned Tesla's dominance over the years, we believe its growth story is just getting started, and in a few years, Tesla investors will be super happy they took a chance on this promising company. But what do you think? Do you think Tesla stands to benefit from another AI boom? Let us know down below, and let us know your valuation of Tesla. And if you want to know more about what Tesla's been up to over the last few days, go ahead and click on this next video on your screen. See you there.